going, everybody? It's been a while since I've done a guitar lesson video. To be honest, I haven't really been doing a whole lot of practicing on the guitar. But I figured, it's I really want to start getting back into it, and I figured maybe a helpful way to get back into it is to start making some videos again about just some of the stuff that I'm trying to practice, some of the stuff that I'm trying to do to get my hands back into it, and to kind of get my mind back into the idea of practicing, right? Because I picked things up, you know what I mean? I picked things up like a lot, written a bunch of new songs and stuff like that. But as far as actually practicing, when I'm talking about practicing, I'm not talking about just picking up the guitar and strumming some songs. I'm talking about really getting in there and really practicing stuff that we know is going to help us get a little bit better. So that's what this one is going to be all about. Today I'm talking about C major, the key of C major. We're talking about the chords and the modes, going through all of the modes. And hopefully I'll talk a little bit about how I think about the modes compared to how I've heard other people think about the modes. And then we'll just get right into it. So let's just go through all of them, and we'll go from there. We're going to start with C major. That's the 1 chord, and this is going to be the Ionian mode. That's going to sound familiar to you because that's just your regular major scale. Your second mode, based off of the second scale degree, is called the Dorian mode. This is D to D in the key of C, right? So I've heard people think about this as a minor scale with a sharped 6, like your D minor scale would be D, E, F, G, A, B flat, right? You sharp that, and that's your B natural. I think that that's a little too confusing of a way to think about it, right? I don't like to think about things in too difficult of terms. I just really like the idea of, okay, well, we know what our C major scale is, and then we're starting on D, and then we're ending on D. Right? So that's our Dorian mode. Our third mode, based off of the third scale degree, that's our Phrygian mode. It's based off of an E minor chord in the key of C. Our fourth mode is the Lydian mode, based off of, the fourth scale degree. That's an F major chord. And again, I'm just going F to F in the key of C. So I'm going F, G, A, B natural, C, D, E, F. And then finishing it off with that chord. Number 5, the fifth mode is the Mixolydian mode. It's based off of a G major scale. Your sixth mode is based off of your A minor chord. That is going to be your Aeolian scale. This is the natural minor scale. Let's talk about how I'm doing that transition. Now we're talking about a little bit of position changes. I'm switching positions here with my first finger. I feel like that's kind of the way to go as far as getting back into things. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. Or even better. Right, your A minor up there. It's because you have that one note in there. It sounds kind of cool. Then your last one is the Locrian mode. That's the seventh. That's the seventh mode. And it's based off of, you could think about it as two things. Technically, it's going to be a B diminished chord. Technically, it would be half diminished. You could also think about it as a G7 chord. And I'm going to show you both of those things. Right, or we can. That's your G7. I kind of like the G7 a little bit better, but I don't know, that's fun too. Except for now I just put a C sharp and an A minor chord, so that's always, oh good. How about that? And then of course back home. Right? So when I was running through that, I'm just kind of talking about practicing in the way that I try to practice here. So especially those transitions, I didn't feel like those were as smooth as I wanted to make them. So I'm going to slow them down a little bit and kind of practice going in between the A minor, the B diminished, and the home bass C all the way up here. And I'm just going to try to smooth that out, and we'll talk about it as we go. Recommend practicing these things slowly and then trying to move them up. I think some people say that you should just practice it at the tempo that you're trying to do it at. But for me, I feel like I want to practice the accuracy and then build it up rather than just kind of like struggling through it the entire time, because I mean I could just turn on the metronome and make this be 300 million beats per millisecond if I wanted to, right? If I had a metronome that did that, I guess. But so I could do that. And I would struggle at it, and it probably wouldn't sound very good. I'd probably also get pretty frustrated, and I would just be practicing sloppiness, right? So it's just kind of about trying to stay calm on it and really try to focus on making sure that every note ends up in the right place. And I'm still kind of hitting all of those odd emphases, so. Another thing that I would recommend here is I would definitely recommend using straight eights the entire time. That's really going to hold you to, again, just being really clean and clear with the rhythm, and especially with those transitions. If I swing this part, I feel like I can kind of get away with the transition a little bit more. So I'll try to swing it, and we'll see what happens. See what I mean? So that's just some of the stuff that I've been working on. Trying to get back into the guitar. There are going to be probably a lot more videos coming out from me like this. Just kind of going over some basic stuff, just kind of some getting back into it sort of stuff. I'm not really, I'm just trying to get back into it. So and I just kind of wanted to, maybe other people are kind of, they've been playing for a long time, or they're just trying to get into it, or, wherever you're at, I'm willing to meet you there. So, we're just kind of on this journey back into it together, and we're just going to kind of see where it goes. So, thank you for checking out the video. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe, all that stuff, and just thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. It's really important. Hope you're all doing really well. Thank you.